Life never is peaceful.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. Here's an important rule for life. Don't pick unnecessary fights with Megyn Kelly. She will go berserker mode on you and really doesn't give an F. Ladies and gentlemen, Megyn Kelly going after the Clintons after spending a weekend going after the Trump administration and Pam Bondi for their cover-up of the Epstein files to benefit the Clintons. Who the hell knows? Are they connected? Oh, absolutely, they are connected. Here's Megyn Kelly at the Student Action Summit here in Tampa, Florida, getting one of the loudest applause lines in the entire weekend by saying this.
Let me just ask you, make some noise if you care about the Jeffrey Epstein scandal. I blame Pam Bondi. I'll tell you why, okay? I have nothing, yes, incompetence, yes. I have nothing against Pam Bondi as a human being. I was fine with her nomination and her confirmation, and she's been loyal to the president, and I get that President Trump needs a loyal attorney general. Look what happened with Sessions the first time. He went away, and then the next thing you know, we had the Mueller investigation, and it was a nightmare. But there are a lot of other people who can be loyal and competent in that job. Here, she is the reason that things are unraveling around this story right now that virtually all of the Republican Party cares deeply about. It's also true that Dan Bongino and Kash Patel had questions about Epstein before they took office, okay, before they went into the FBI. But once they joined the FBI, they said nothing. They've kept their mouths shut about Epstein. You have not seen them, except for one joint appearance with Dan and Kash on Fox, running all over the media looking for attention on this, yes, clickbaity story. Who have you seen? Pam Bondi. She has never missed an opportunity to go on television and dangle sweet nothings that might be coming your way. Try to lead you to believe that she's got it, it's on her desk, it's coming tomorrow, you're going to see something on Epstein. And it was a tease. So you either believe that Pam Bondi was telling the truth then, or that she's telling the truth now. But both cannot be true. She was either lying when she went on Fox News all those times, saying, I've got it, we're looking at it, wait until you see it, it's horrible. Or she's lying in her 2-page memo that they released on a Sunday night at the tail end of a holiday weekend to Axios, as if Axios is where we all go for our news. Hell no. She went to someone she knew would not kick the tires on the story, and without signing the memo, dropped it in the dead of night and said, that's it, take the crumbs and be happy. Refused to come out and give a presser, come out and give a press conference, stand there for 6 hours to the point where people are dying of boredom. They've asked all their questions. That's how you put a scandal to rest.
So yeah, maybe it's because the pump was primed and Megyn Kelly was just ready to go scorched earth on somebody who was and is totally implicated in the Epstein saga, which would be the Clinton family. Bill Clinton, obviously, best buddies with Jeffrey Epstein, invited him to the White House a bunch of times. Epstein brought Ghislaine Maxwell to the White House. Then as soon as Bill Clinton left office, he's just zipping around the world with Jeffrey Epstein, going to the island, going on the plane, and getting an oil painting in Jeffrey Epstein's house. Bill Clinton had a lot of creepy little business ventures with Jeffrey Epstein, and Megyn Kelly called her out on it. Chelsea Clinton and Megyn Kelly furious clash online over flood relief and Epstein files. Megyn Kelly and Chelsea Clinton had a fiery back and forth over the first family daughter's social media post of disaster relief in Texas. There's a really bad flood in Texas. Hundreds of people died. Kelly kicked off the war by responding to Clinton's post about her family's philanthropic work. Commenters were quick to pile on Clinton's post, accusing her family of everything from stealing government funds to having links to Jeffrey Epstein, which of course they do. So here's the original post. Members of the Clinton global community are on the ground in Texas supporting families, communities going on search rescue efforts, says Chelsea Clinton to her 2.6 million followers. This was ratioed into the sun, by the way. The ratio on this was already nuclear. It's got 2,000 reposts, 7.5 thousand comments. Not great, the comments, by the way. Chelsea Clinton deciding to do a mega thread here so that you can't get to the comments. Look at how far I have to scroll in order to... Just broke my fingers off. Okay, here we go. The Clinton Foundation was also on the ground in Haiti, and tens of thousands of children ended up missing in the government collapse. Hope Texas gets a very close eye on you people. Why are you guys planning to steal money like you did in Haiti? Hide your wallets and your children. OF. This is the last thing the good people of Texas need. What did your Haiti money run out? Red flag. Like in Haiti, nobody wants your help. We'll cover, of course, the Haiti question in just a second. Megyn Kelly saying the replies to this post are amazing. Obviously, this is why Chelsea Clinton wanted to thread it. This one's pretty good. It's Walter White screaming from the back of an SUV. They're going through the pockets of the dead people. They can see what they can find. Chelsea, this just melts my heart. You and your family have been so genuine and caring. Really. How many children are you planning on abducting? It's just bad. So anyway, Chelsea Clinton decided to respond to Megyn Kelly. Hi, Megyn. I'm sure any of the organizations I mentioned, which are on the ground in Texas, would welcome your support. I'd be happy to put you in touch directly. We all need to support those impacted by the tragic floods. Okay. Chelsea, says Megyn Kelly, what we are seeing in the replies to your post is that while you love to play fake philanthropist, absolutely nobody wants your family or grifters anywhere near the suffering in Texas, Haiti, or anywhere else. Yikes. Chelsea Clinton responds, we're proud to partner with these organizations. I don't receive a cent and never have from the Clinton Foundation. Supporting vital work in Texas matters most now. So you can go to the Podesta emails and you can find something very unique in them, which is John Podesta, who was running, obviously, the Clinton campaign, replying to one of the accountants inside of the Clinton campaign here, saying the investigation into her, meaning Chelsea Clinton, getting paid for campaigning, using foundation resources for her wedding, and her life for a decade, taxes on money from her parents. I hope that you will speak to her and end this once we go down this road. ... Meaning you don't want to go down this road. You are perfecting your skills for understatement, says John Podesta. What is he talking about? Well, how the hell did the Clintons afford this wedding that, by the way, Ghislaine Maxwell was at? It's a $3 million wedding for Chelsea Clinton. Was it because of USAID embezzlement? Not sure. Very strange. Chelsea Clinton does not. The community note here says that she didn't receive $84 million from USAID via the Clinton Foundation. Government data shows that between 2008 and 2014, the Clinton Foundation received $7.5 million from USAID. But that's still a lot of money. This says that they received $82 million. But still, they received nearly tens of millions of dollars from USAID. And what exactly did they do with it? Well, let's see here. They went down to Haiti and destroyed the country even more. I mean, it's like patently evil, these people. When you study what the Clintons actually did, in Haiti, dude, it's really, really bad. Here we go. Haiti and the failed promises of U.S. aid. After an earthquake struck in 2010, the U.S. pledged to be helpful to the Caribbean country. A decade later, nothing better symbolizes the failures of the effort than the story of a new port that was promised and never built, while it was all totally and completely embezzled by the Clintons. Very interesting. This is something that has been actually covered quite a bit and was covered by ABC News, in fact, in a pretty devastating breakdown of what the Clintons did in their stealing of funds for Haiti and disaster relief. They never thought that this would get found out. Here's how the op worked.
He was the UN Special Envoy to Haiti, and she was the Secretary of State.
We believe in Haiti's promise.
And together, the Clintons played prominent roles after the earthquake, as for-profit companies and aid organizations rushed in to be part of a $10 billion reconstruction program. Now, new emails between the State Department and the Clinton Foundation, obtained by Clinton's Republican opponents, appear to show that those considered FOB, Friend of Bill, or using their initials, WJC HRC Friends, got special attention from the State Department. Need you to flag when people are friends of WJC, wrote one State Department official to her counterpart at the Clinton Foundation in one of the emails provided to ABC News.
When you look at the record, people who have been contributors to the foundation or have been close with the Clintons who have benefited from reconstruction in Haiti,
The State Department says its only goal was trying to figure out who could best get aid to quake victims as soon as possible. But even before last week's hurricane, we found tens of thousands of people still living in what was supposed to have been temporary shelter.
Do you think you'll have a permanent home at some point?
No.
And while the emails do not indicate who did or did not get a contract in Haiti, they do show what happened to those without a connection to the Clintons. Is this FOB? Asked the State Department official of the foundation. If not, they should go to a public website clearinghouse. The foundation told ABC News no special treatment was expected or given in Haiti, or anywhere, says the president.
Nothing was ever done for anybody because they were a contributor to the foundation. Nothing.
One of the biggest beneficiaries of the Clinton reconstruction efforts in Haiti was a Korean garment company recruited to this new industrial park, built at a cost of some $400 million, including almost $175 million in U.S. taxpayer money. The company, called Seya, one of the world's largest garment manufacturers, now has some 9,000 workers in Haiti and proudly shows off the 2 local schools it built nearby. But the company was selected despite a track record of worker abuse and sexual harassment in Guatemala. Company officials told us those were isolated instances.
We've seen the records. This company has a history of that.
That is not something he is aware of.
I want to thank Chairman Kim and Seya for many things.
Seya later became a Clinton Foundation donor, and its chairman has since helped finance a private business for top Clinton aide Cheryl Mills, who was instrumental in bringing the company to Haiti. Even as the Clintons have been praised for their efforts in an incredibly difficult place to operate, the new emails provide a rare glimpse of the cozy connection between Hillary Clinton's State Department and Bill Clinton's foundation. Mr. Clinton declined to comment for our report, but in a recent appearance, he talked about the issue.
I'm sure we made a few mistakes, but way, way more good than harm was done.
Brian Ross, ABC News, New York.
Yeah, thank you for calling this out, Megyn Kelly. The Clintons have no business being anywhere near Epstein Island. Maybe that's where their love of the Caribbean comes from, or Haiti, or Texas, or anywhere else. Enjoy Benny. Like, share, subscribe.